Why do we often see leaders focusing so much on their status and position within an organization, forgetting the core essence of their role? It's a common trend that leaders get consumed by their titles and responsibilities, losing sight of the fundamental duty they have, taking care of those in their charge. Leadership is not merely about being in charge, it's about fostering an environment where those under your leadership can thrive and grow. As we progress in our careers, our responsibilities evolve from being proficient in our tasks to overseeing the work of others. Unfortunately, the transition from individual contributor to leader is often overlooked, and many find themselves in managerial roles without adequate training on how to lead effectively. It's a significant shift from being responsible for the job to becoming responsible for the people who perform the job. Leadership is a skill that can be developed, honed, and refined over time. It's not an inherent trait but a learnable quality that requires continuous practice. Much like a muscle, the more you exercise your leadership skills, the stronger you become. Conversely, neglecting this skill leads to weakened leadership. One crucial aspect of effective leadership is empathy, a quality often disregarded in the corporate world. Leaders need to understand and connect with the individuals they lead on a personal level. It's not just about achieving targets, it's about understanding the challenges and circumstances that may affect an individual's performance. A leader should be genuinely concerned about the well-being of their team members, acknowledging that life outside of work can impact their professional output. Consider this: when a leader walks into someone's office and addresses declining performance by threatening job security, it creates an atmosphere of fear and demotivation. Contrastingly, approaching the situation with empathy involves asking, "Are you okay? I'm worried about you. What's going on?" Understanding the person behind the numbers fosters trust and a sense of support. An illustrative example comes from a stay at the Four Seasons in Las Vegas. The exceptional experience at the hotel wasn't solely due to luxurious amenities but rather the people who worked there. The positive atmosphere was a result of the leadership creating an environment where employees felt valued and supported. A barista named Noah shared his experience, highlighting that managers at the Four Seasons regularly checked in with employees, creating a culture where individuals could be themselves. This example emphasizes a crucial point: the environment created by leadership determines the quality of individuals attracted to and retained by an organization. It's not about hiring the right people, it's about creating a culture that brings out the best in individuals. Critically examining prevalent business theories reveals outdated models that hinder both individuals and the overall business. The notion of shareholder supremacy, prioritizing shareholder value over the well-being of employees, is an example of a flawed ideology. It's akin to a coach prioritizing the needs of fans over players, a model destined for failure in building a winning team. Similarly, the common practice of mass layoffs as a cost-cutting strategy has severe consequences not only for those losing their jobs but also for the morale and trust within the retained workforce. Layoffs communicate to employees that their hard work and dedication may not be enough to secure their position, creating a pervasive atmosphere of fear and insecurity. In the contemporary landscape, these outdated business practices are no longer viable. The world has evolved, and so must our approach to leadership and business. Recognizing the flaws in these models is the first step towards creating a more humane and sustainable work environment. Vulnerability is another key aspect of effective leadership. It doesn't mean displaying weakness, rather, it involves creating a safe space where individuals feel comfortable admitting mistakes, seeking help, or expressing concerns. In an environment where vulnerability is encouraged, employees are more likely to voice their uncertainties, ultimately fostering a culture of continuous improvement. Imagine a workplace where every decision is communicated as a piece of trust building. Unfortunately, the prevalent culture often revolves around hiding mistakes and projecting an image of infallibility. This creates an atmosphere where everyone conceals their uncertainties, hindering the company's ability to learn and grow collectively. Leadership is not a one-size-fits-all concept. While everyone has the capacity to be a leader, not everyone may desire or be suited for a leadership role. Leadership comes with great personal sacrifice, the responsibility for those under your charge, giving credit when things go right, and shouldering the responsibility when things go wrong. It requires a deep commitment to the well-being and growth of the individuals within the team. In conclusion, effective leadership goes beyond titles and positions. It's about creating an environment where individuals can thrive, fostering empathy, and embracing vulnerability. As we navigate the complexities of the modern workplace, it's essential to question outdated business theories and adopt practices that prioritize both the individual and the collective success of the organization. So, to those listening, what do you want in life right now? Leave a comment describing your goals and aspirations, and let's start a conversation about how effective leadership can propel you toward achieving them.
Before you go, help us by smashing that YouTube like button. And subscribe to this channel, so you won't miss any of our videos. This shows YouTube algorithm that you value our information. And it helps us spread the message. Sharing is caring.